They said I didn't fit their circle. Now I own the table they sit at. I still remember the first time I sat with them. The in crowd, you know the type. Designer bags, loud laughs, and eyes that could size you up in seconds. I was just 22, fresh out of college, working at a marketing firm in Chicago, trying to prove I belonged somewhere. But that day, as I sat there with my homemade sandwich while they talked about their weekend in Miami, I realized I was invisible. I tried to fit in, new clothes, fancy hair, even started ordering overpriced coffee I couldn't pronounce. But it never worked. They'd invite each other out for drinks and, forget to tell me, they'd share inside jokes right in front of me. Once, I even overheard one of them whisper, "She's sweet, but not our type." That one stung. I went home that night, sat in my tiny apartment, and told myself something I'll never forget. If I can't sit at their table, I'll build my own. So, I did. I worked insane hours, took every freelance project I could find, and learned everything about digital marketing. Nights turned into mornings, and weekends stopped existing. But little by little, things started to shift. My small side hustle, creating branding strategies for startups, began catching attention. One client turned into three turned into 20. Within 2 years, I wasn't just surviving. I was thriving. Then came the day everything came full circle. My company, Nova Strategies, landed a huge client, a luxury lifestyle brand. Guess who was handling their account before us? Yep, their firm, the same people who once told me I didn't fit in. I'll admit, part of me wanted revenge. But another part, the wiser part, just wanted to prove something to myself. The meeting was set at a fancy downtown restaurant. As I walked in, I saw them sitting at a corner table, still perfectly polished, still laughing too loud, the same people who made me feel small. But this time, things were different. The manager walked me to the head of the table. I wasn't a guest anymore. I was the one running the show. When the client arrived, they greeted me first. The looks on their faces? Priceless. After the presentation, one of them, Jenna, the one who used to call me too plain, pulled me aside. She smiled awkwardly and said, "Wow, you've really come a long way." I just smiled back and said, "Thanks, I guess I just needed a bigger table." Then I walked away, leaving her standing there, speechless. Driving home that night, I thought about all the times I'd cried, doubted myself, or wanted to quit. Every rejection, every whispered insult, every lonely lunch. It all built the fire that got me here. I didn't fit their circle because I was never meant to. I was meant to create my own. Now, my company hires people who've been underestimated, overlooked, or told they don't belong. Because sometimes, the ones who don't fit in are the ones who end up changing the whole game. So tell me, have you ever been made to feel like you didn't belong somewhere, and later proved them wrong? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it.